After losing their way towards the fag end of the season, Sunrisers Hyderabad have finally managed to put things together for them. Sahil is here with me to analyze today's eliminator. Sahil, was it Sunrisers Hyderabad gaining some momentum, or was it a case where KKR really missed Andre Russell?
I think it was a bit of both the things, because Andre Russell, as we all saw throughout the tournament, he played a very crucial role for them, because he's one player who you would dearly need in a squad, especially in this format.
Yeah.
So you have someone who could bowl higher up in the 140s, and then he could come and hit them big when it matters. And they definitely needed someone like him to lower down the order, because they weren't chasing a big total.
Yeah.
It wasn't a huge total by any stretch of imagination. 160 was pretty much gettable on this Kotla strip. But this is where you need someone like a Russell or probably someone like a Pathan to fire.
I guess so, because then don't you feel that someone like Surya Kumar Yadav was exposed in such scenario?
Yeah.
He hasn't had much to play this season, and suddenly you're out there in a big occasion.
Yeah.
And the pressure showed on him.
The pressure actually showed, as we saw in the last game between RCB and Gujarat. RCB were on the mat early. So they had someone like an AB de Villiers to guide someone like an Iqbal Abdullah who could just give him company there. But today the problem with KKR was throughout the season, the openers had been giving them starts. And even when they needed some big hits lower down the order, it was Yusuf Pathan and Andre Russell doing something which Surya Kumar Yadav has done successfully for them in previous seasons. But Yadav was definitely short of match time, and that clearly showed today. So it was, Andre Russell's injury was very ill-timed for them.
There was a poll in middle of the match whether a team would miss Andre Russell more or Ashish Nehra. Sunrisers didn't really miss Ashish Nehra that much today. He was in London recuperating from his knee injury.
Yeah.
They handled the situation pretty well to make their first ever semi-final, didn't they?
Not very often have we seen, that Mihir, you'll have teams who would bank so much on their seam bowlers.
And that to a 37-year-old?
Correct. So they had been banking on someone like an Ashish Nehra, but Sran did a pretty decent job today, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, as always, led from the front. Then you had someone like a Mustafizur Rahman, who has become so consistent for them. I mean, just think about that captain. Just think about Warner. So he has two fast bowlers in Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Sran, who would bowl inside the power play. Then towards the end, he could introduce someone like a Mustafizur, who could finish the job later in the day. So it's like a win-win situation for someone like David Warner, and he's actually enjoying rotating his bowlers more than like an Indian captain would love to have spinners in his ranks. But for an Aussie, it's always a delight to have three quick bowlers who was doing the job for
I guess Warner, that's why I looked pretty happy and satisfied at the end of it. We move towards the final, before the final, so to say. And in all ways, I guess that shows such a great level that IPL is.
Correct.
That two best teams from the group stage will now face each other for the last spot in the final. Gujarat versus Sunrisers, how do you see that match going?
I think it's a very exciting contest on the cards, because as you rightly pointed out, those two teams are very consistent right through the group stages. Before Virat Kohli and RCB switched to top gear and leapfrogged everyone in that race to the playoffs, and now they sit pretty in the IPL final. So it's going to be a very good game. Sunrisers Hyderabad and Gujarat Lions. Gujarat Lions would be itching to get that loss behind their back and move forward on the job ahead. They are a very balanced unit. It remains to be seen how much Ashish Nehra would be missed in the Sunrisers game, but it promises to be a great game. And me just talking about that, I think we shouldn't forget what Yuvraj Singh did with the bat and with in the field.
Two really good shots.
And he scored crucial 44 runs, and that Colin Munro run out, because they were steadying the ship with Gambhir, and Munro were doing a decent job after losing Uthappa early. But then it was vintage Yuvraj at backward point, running Colin Munro out with that direct hit with just one stump to aim at. So that was like Sunrisers Hyderabad have finally gelled together as a unit.
Plenty of talking points from today's match. Another cracker at Kotla awaits us probably when Gujarat and Sunrisers face off. It should be a nice one again.
Correct.
Till then, keep watching the dugout.